Welcome to Tales of Wisdom, where timeless stories speak to the heart and mind. If you love stories of friendship, faith, and courage, make sure to subscribe for more content. One day, Chitraranga the deer failed to appear at the regular hour. The others, Hiranyaka the mouse, Mantraka the toilet, and Lagupattanaka the crow, were deeply worried. An evil omen had just appeared, making them feel certain that Chitraranga was in danger. Hiranyaka and Mantraka turned to Lagupattanaka and said, "Dear friend, we cannot move quickly due to our physical limitations. We beg you, go and find out what happened to Chitraranga. Has he fallen prey to a lion, or been caught in a fire, or trapped by a hunter?" There is a saying, "We worry about loved ones even in safe places. How can we not fear for them in a dangerous forest?" Please go find out what has happened to Chitraranga and return quickly. Lagupattanaka flew a short distance and soon reached the edge of a swamp. There, to his dismay, he found Chitraranga trapped in a strong snare held by wooden pegs of acacia. "My dear friend, how did you fall into this distress?" "There's no time to waste. Listen to me. When death is near, a friend's presence brings peace and comfort. If I ever spoke with impatience, please forgive me, and tell Hiranyaka and Mantraka, if I ever said anything unkind, please forgive me. Let's keep our friendship strong." Lagupattanaka replied, "Don't fear, dear friend, you have us. I'll bring Hiranyaka to cut your bonds." And then he flew swiftly, told the others what has happened, and returned with Hiranyaka held gently in his beak. When Hiranyaka saw his friend trapped, he said, "My dear friend, you've always been sharp and careful. How did you fall into this trap?" "Why ask, my friend? Fate works as it will. As the saying goes, no matter how wise we are, we can't escape fate when trouble comes. Fate strikes in day or night, and no one can fight what they can't see. You, my wise friend, know the tricks of destiny. Hurry, cut these bonds before the hunter comes." And Hiranyaka replied, "I will, but tell me how you got caught. You're so wise. You must have a story." "If you insist, let me tell you how I became a captive again, having once before been imprisoned." "Please, tell me everything." "When I was 6 months old, I would run far ahead of the herd, full of joy. We deer have two gaits, the jump up and the straight way. I only knew the straight way. One day, I lost sight of the herd. I looked around and finally spotted them ahead. They had used the jump up and avoided a trap and stood watching me. But I didn't know the jump up, and I got caught in the snare. I struggled, but the hunter came and tied me up. The herd ran away, seeing no way to help. But the hunter spared my life, thinking he's just a fawn fit to be a pet. He gave me to a prince, who was delighted and rewarded the hunter. The prince treated Chitraranga kindly, giving him food, massages, perfumes, and rest, but the constant handling by curious courtiers was painful. I longed for my herd. One rainy day, I saw lightning, heard thunder, and remembered them. I recited, "When will I run with my herd again? When will I feel the wind rushing past me?" The prince heard the voice and was terrified. "No man said that. It was a deer. A miracle! I'm cursed!" He panicked, thinking a demon had possessed him. He called magicians and offered a great reward to be freed from the torment. Meanwhile, people started beating Chitraranga, fearing the curse. But a kind, holy man stopped them. "Don't harm the poor creature. He longs for his herd. That's why he cried out. He said, 'When will I run with my herd again? When will I feel the wind rushing past me?'" Hearing this, the prince calmed down and said, pour water over the deer's head and return him to the forest, and so they did. Even after escaping once, destiny has trapped me again. Just then, Mantraka the tortoise arrived, breathless with love for his friend. Seeing him, Hiranyaka said, "Oh, you shouldn't have come. If the hunter arrives, Chitraranga will run. I'll hide, Laghupatanaka will fly away. But you will be caught." Don't blame me. As they say, we can handle loss of love or money, but only with the healing power of true friendship. And again, days spent with good wise friends are like bright clearings on life's difficult path. The heart finds rest in telling things, whether it's a loyal wife, a true friend, or a kind boss. We deeply miss the ones we love when we are apart. Our thoughts get confused and we long for them. Even more important, it's better to lose your life than to lose true friends. The deep bond of friendship once lost does not return. And so, through fate and through friendship, Chittaranga's story reminds us destiny may bind us, but true friends set us free. Like, share, and subscribe to Tales of Wisdom for more stories of courage, wit, and timeless bonds.